Peace is a part to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. On the news this afternoon, rowdiness reported at Council Secretariat as tenure of chairman end today. Governor Fubara says River State is liberated. Organized Labour, chairman of tripartite committee disagree on minimum wage. Muslims in River State celebrate Eid al-Kabir. Port Harcourt residents express worry over continued high cost of food items. And on the foreign scene, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu dissolves war cabinet. I'm Ifeanyi with the news. Now, as the tenure of the 23 local government chairmen ends today, some youths have reportedly blocked the secretariat of Asari Toro and Degema local government area. The youth were seen in a viral video singing songs at the entrance of the council secretariat. It is unclear what the intention of the youth are or who they are supporting. As you may know, the tenure of the 23 local government chairmen in River State ends today, while the chairman of Opobonkoro and Boni have already held a giving service in preparation for the handover. The other 21 council chairmen are insisting on obeying the local government amendment law made by Martin Amihule-led State House of Assembly, which elongated their tenure by 6 months. As you may know, recall that the River State High Court, led by Justice Keo, has struck the local government amended law number 4, which extended the tenure of the council chairman. The legitimacy of the Martin Amihule-led lawmakers is still being litigated. Also, the former chairman of Eleme local government area, Philip Obaraji, says the tenure of the 23 local government chairmen has ended. He said the law forbids them from staying in office beyond 3 years. Ms. Obaraji spoke on Nigerian 4FM's Morning Crossfire.
By virtue of River State Local Government Law of 2018, assented into law on the 6th of February 2018 by the former governor, under Part 2, subsection 9, it said local government chairman and elected officer will serve for 3 years, and their 3 years have ended as of midnight yesterday, breaking today. So today, they are no more chairman, and they don't know they should be handing over to head of respective local government, pending the directive of His Excellency, the Executive Governor.
In another development, River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says he does not crave absolute power to control the people. Governor Fubara said this at an event in Rumweme Obiakpo local government area yesterday. The governor said he is ready to make a difference in leadership.
God, only standing because of what we have gone through in this state, nobody, no government, previous government have gone through it. But it's only God that has made us still standing. Not just standing, but standing in the strength of God.
Governor Fubara also said no administration in the state has ever been subjected to the ordeals he is experiencing. Moving on, Chairman of the Tripartite Committee on National Minimum Wage, Bukar Aji, has asked Labour to reconsider the amount it demanded as a minimum wage, citing the prevailing economic situation in the country. He listed such incentives as the 35,000 naira wage award for all Treasury-paid federal workers, 100 billion naira for procurement of gas-fueled buses and conversion to gas kits, the 125 billion naira conditional grant, financial inclusion to small and medium-scale enterprises, and the 25,000 naira each to be shared to 15 million households for 3 months as reasons. But in a swift reaction, Labour accused the Tripartite Committee chairman of lacking knowledge of the hardship and suffering workers and other Nigerians were going through. And now a former deputy governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, has declared support for the opposition All Progressive Congress APC candidate Monday Okpebholo in the upcoming September 21st governorship election in Edo State. Shaibu told the media that he would support the homeboy. He described the PDP candidate as an outsider. Mr. Shaibu, a former deputy governor of the state, was impeached by state lawmakers. Still to come, Port Harcourt residents express worry over continued high cost of food items. Stay with us.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has assured that his government will continue to protect the rights of every citizen in the state and guarantee their freedom of worship and association. In a Salah message signed by his chief press secretary Nelson Chukwuma, Governor Fubara urged Nigerians to continue to work towards peace and progress and imbibe the virtues that promote inclusivity and development to overcome the current challenges. Now, Eric of the DAP urged Muslims to continuously serve as good ambassadors adhering to the tenet of Islam as he celebrates his the clerical fear of activities amid society. He also challenged political leaders across the have the fair in taking key decisions of the country and of the ordinary people. Muslim leaders asked Muslims to support programs and policies made by the state which are taking state. Meanwhile, as Muslims in Port Harcourt join the celebration having the agricultural sector, farmers use the hardship in the country.
Anything where our president fit do, which governor, this will not be governor matter. Now our president, because now he hold everything. Anyhow, when you go use help us, may help us because people are dying for hunger.
Things are really costing the market too. Everything has changed. What I budget was not what I met. Upon getting here, most of things are expensive. Everything was double of what I budget. I'm calling on government to help us in any way to encourage farmers and also improve the agriculture sector.
Now, a survey at Oyibo Oil Mill Market and Yam Zone shows that the price of a 50 kg bag of foreign rice increased from 77,000 naira to 80,000 naira. 50 kg bag of local rice is now 64,000 naira, while a custard rubber rose from 6,000 naira to 7,000 naira. A custard rubber of beans from 5,000 naira to 7,000 naira. Also, 5 liters of groundnut oil ranges from 10,000 naira to 13,500 naira depending on the brand. A custard rubber of crayfish between 8,000 naira and 8,500 naira, and a bag of gari is now 115,000 naira, while a custard rubber of gari increased from 2,500 naira to 4,500 naira. A basket of tomatoes went from 22,000 naira to 30,000 naira, and a bag of pepper from 170,000 naira to 200,000 naira, whereas a crate of eggs ranges from 4,200 naira to 4,700 naira, and one egg is now around 230 naira and above. The price of a ram ranges from 80,000 naira to 200,000 naira depending on the size. As you may know, the National Bureau of Statistics says Nigeria's headline inflation rate rose by 0.26 percentage points to 33.95%. The Nigeria Investment Promotion Council has raked in a total sum of 9.2 billion naira as revenue from charges imposed on the issuance of pioneer status incentives to eligible companies and renewable fees in 4 years. In entertainment, media personality Toke Makinwa says putting tribal marks on a child without consent is evil. In sports, Manchester City will not accept a fee lower than £25 million for Portugal defender João Cancelo, with Barcelona interested in signing him on a permanent deal after a loan spell.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has dissolved his 6-member war cabinet just over a week after the departure of centrist opposition leader Benny Gantz and his ally Gadi Eisenkot. Israeli media reports that sensitive issues about the war with Hamas in Gaza will now be discussed by a smaller forum.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. On the news this afternoon, you heard rowdiness has been reported at Council Secretariat as tenure of chairman end today. Governor Fubara says the River State is liberated. Organized Labour and the chairman of Tripartite Committee have disagreed on the new minimum wage. Port Harcourt residents have expressed worry over the continued high cost of food items. And on the foreign scene, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has dissolved the war cabinet. The news was edited by Onyekachi Nwosu. To reach news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Ifechuku Moyele. Many thanks for listening.
Democracy is the freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.